10 Reasons Why Most Black People Don't Trust Most White Liberals, Part 6. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been watching this series and giving me so much positive feedback. I am so glad the messages are resonating with so many people. Also, thank you for simply being open to learning something new and processing things that are hard to hear. And lastly, thank you to all of you who have been signing up for my upcoming 6-week online training called The White Liberal's Guide to Dismantling the Racism Within 12 Steps to Becoming a Safe Person for Black People. It's happening on Patreon, and you can join right now at the link on my profile. Now, here's reason number 6 why most Black people don't trust most white liberals, progressives, and leftists too. And you notice I didn't say all, right? Okay, that's important. Reason number 6 is defensiveness. Defensiveness is a psychological coping mechanism used to protect your self-esteem and ego from a perceived attack. And it causes fight or flight. Fight means confronting or combating the threat directly. And in everyday life, it can manifest as chronic defensiveness, aggression, or a need for control. Flight is escaping, running away, or avoiding the uncomfortable situation entirely. I'm going to read you 2 examples of fight or flight and defensiveness from the comments that I got on my last video in this series. The first one says, I disagree with your underlying premise that white liberals are still racist, only to a lesser degree than white conservatives. That is a very Trump troll thing to say, attempting to drive a wedge between people who ought to recognize they are on the same side of what is good and what is bad. I am a white liberal, and don't you dare suggest that I am a low-level racist. Just not true. I suggest you spend more time talking about the elephant, pun intended, in the room than being the rampant, ugly racism being perpetrated by the Trump regime and his conservative sycophants instead of infrequent and unintended, mildly race-related comments of any liberals. That, my friends, is an example of fight, being defensive and attacking the person that was bringing something to your attention. Here's an example of flight. This comment says, why would anyone sign up when you've just told us that there's no point? Literally nothing I do makes a difference, I guess. So I guess I just live my life doing my best to support the good and those around me and not support the crazy going on in our world. And that's it. So fine. Signed an autistic person, aka someone who will take you at your word absolutely literally. And that's absolutely literally what I did not say in any of my videos. So I wish this person the best, but that's what flight looks like, avoidance.